Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 23rd to the 29th. This is for Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your readings to get more specific. And I do this, Sagittarius, because I love you and I want you to feel like it is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology has been around for thousands of years. It's why every tarot came out in the 14th century. We love the medieval times, and every card is assigned an astrological element or ruling planet. We go really deep when the two are involved. Now, listen, Sagittarius, this week. First of all, I hope you saw your reading for last week. It was among your best. I mean, you're just killing it. I love where you're at in your life right now. Now listen, Sagittarius, this week, it's a great week. First of all, we know all the planets that were retrograde have gone direct. I want you to circle Tuesday on your calendar, okay? I want you to circle Tuesday as the best day of the month, okay? Lucky, very lucky day, okay? It's a lucky day. The sun is sextiling Jupiter. We also know we're coming out of that new moon in Aquarius, all right? Now, Sagittarius, the big theme for you these days is love, all right? It's huge. It's huge. Relationships, partnerships. We know Jupiter in Aries is in your fifth house of love and pleasure and procreation, right? But also creativity and self-expression. But Mars that was retrograde is finally gone direct. Mars is in Gemini, and that's your seventh house of partnerships, okay? And so one thing that's happening this week is Venus is going into Pisces, and Venus is exalted in Pisces, and Venus is so good in Pisces, and that's your fourth house, your domestic sector. So relationships, okay? And if you're not here for relationships or love, that's still a lot of love, okay? For family, all right? For family, for even work and career and, your colleagues. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius, for this week, January 23rd to the 29th. Again, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising. Now, Sagittarius, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does give a really good overview. And if we have to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. The second thing I was going to say is that I love you. Sagittarius, I love you so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are so fun. Listen, Sagittarius, I think this was the first time I ever paused during someone's reading. Okay? This is the first time I paused. And this is a week for you. This is a week for you. I mean, you see what's in your future. All right, let's go ahead and get started. You got the Judgment card, okay? So, listen, you're there. You've had some moments, okay? You've had some moments in Sagittarius. It's almost like, what is that Doors song, Break On Through to the Other Side? And you've had that, all right? I'm getting that huge energy. The Judgment card really is all about having this moment of clarity, having this spiritual awakening. And when I say I know spiritual is a strong word, so just think mind, body, soul, right? Just the alignment of that. But the fact that, Archangel Gabriel is blowing the trumpet here. You see the dead are arising. The dead are gray in tarot's wisdom. Now, think about the blowing of the trumpet, okay? This is the only card in tarot that has a huge connotation of sound. When you think about sound, you break it down. What is sound? It's vibrations, right? And so it's really vibrating at a higher frequency at this point. And when you vibrate at a higher frequency, you're healing. Sound has always been used for healing for thousands of years, okay? Back to human, you can think of, Gregorian chanting. I always say this, Native American drum beats, it does not matter. Gospel choir, sound is used for healing. And so this has been, this coming up in your past, you really have you almost ascended, right? Or even transcended to this, even spiritually. Again, spiritually is a strong word, but just coming into this, I know what to do. I'm out of this sludge. I'm moving forward. I got this. that kind of energy. I love this, all right, because you're feeling it, and that's what I want you to feel. Now you also got the Four of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. This is a card of it's all about order, okay, at this point. Pentacles, money and wealth, but also our tangible realities. Pentacles are earthbound. So what does that mean? It means four, all about order. Think about four legs of a table, all right? It's stability, okay? Building that foundation. Now, this is all about putting your finances in order. And if that does not make sense for you right now, if it's not relating to you in terms of finances, remember, tangible reality. So just things in your world, all right? Just put it, like, really building that structure, setting that structure for the future, thinking long term now, okay? And that's really good because, you know, it's almost like you've come out of this moment, you're like, okay, I've you know, the past few months have been kind of sludgy, and, you know, but this started happening and this is great now, and I can start planning for this, and I have confidence in this, and I really just need to build this foundation moving forward. Now, you did get the Seven of Cups in your challenge area, all right? So honestly, really just, here's the thing. If you feel like there are a lot of different things that you want, and, you know, and everyone does, all right? I'm not gonna lie, that's just how we are. That's how human beings are, okay? But here's the thing. If there are a lot of different passions that you're trying to pursue and a lot of different goals, it would be a really good time this week just to hone in on that one, okay? On that one that you want the most, all right? And then you can bring other things in. Once that's established, remember, this is a week of building that foundation moving forward into your future, okay? And so sometimes when we're trying to juggle like a lot of different things, or pull in or pursue a lot of different other, you know, passions, we can be spread really thin, right? But it's almost like, you know, interestingly, it's almost like I don't even have to tell you that. It's almost like you already know this is a message that's coming through. So it's more just like a gentle reminder. The other thing is, you know, when you build this foundation for your future, when you start, you know, building the structure in your life, okay? When I say know what you want, really, really do know what you want, okay? I know I said focus on that one thing that you want the most. Make sure you know that it is what you want, all right? It's, you know, because a message that's coming through is there may be a chance that if you're investing all your energy and passion and blood, sweat, tears into this one thing that you think is what you want, and then like a month or 2 months from now you realize, oh, actually no, that's not what I wanted to do, right? So really, really, really know what you want, all right? Just spend some time, all right? Do, you know, go within, spend some time. One thing I'm going to say is let go of some things, all right? Some things are still, some things you don't need in your life. We're going to let those go. Now, you did get the King of Cups in your crown, and I love that because you just really want this emotional stability. I want you to go within, too, because, you know, he is very psychic, okay? The King of Cups, listen, it's really, you know, he's very, very Scorpio. First of all, all the kings are fixed signs, okay, or they're all fixed, and then cups, right? Water. So Scorpio is the fixed water sign. So think about Scorpio. They have that emotional intensity, but they're on top of their emotions, and there's an element of Scorpios are one of the most intuitive signs in the entire zodiac, all right? And so is the King of Pentacles, almost to a psychic level, all right? And being able to use that to sit in that throne, but also being so loving, all right? And being that loving person that everyone can always count on. And, you know, it's not just love for other people, it's self-love as well, all right? One reason that is a big, big thing here is because you did get the devil in the root of your spread. So I want you to spend some time. Some of y'all know that y'all need to still get rid of something from the past, okay? And it's... or something that's happening right now that you need to leave in the past. Don't move forward with it, all right? And again, it's a lot. One thing that's resonating big time is it is having to do with this thing that it's like a passion that you really want to pursue. And you may, put all your eggs in one basket, but really just know that it's what you want. Okay, really know what you want. Now the devil, again, listen, the devil represents everything that you would think the devil represents. All right, bad vices, addictions like drugs and alcohol, but really is also like certain patterns, the way that we think, even if it's we can call it like negative thinking or whatever, but even just ways of thinking that just doesn't serve us well, all right? And so it came up in the root of your spread, so I really, really do want you to cut the devil from your life, all right? Just spend some time exploring what doesn't serve you well. But again, a message that comes through is it's almost like it's so weird. It's like it's like you know this already. Which is funny because you did get the King of Cups, the intuition in your crown, and then we started off with Judgment. So spend some time, and I clarified, and you got the Page of Swords, who's just so eager to move forward. Just get going, right? Swords are the mental suit too. So a lot of this could be something in your mind, something that you feel like it's good for you, but it may not be. All right, it may not be. All right, so explore that, because once you can move forward from it, look at your future. You got the Nine of Cups. This is the Get a Wish card. This is the genie in a bottle energy. This is the wish come true. You can see, the Nine Cups over his head. That's a lot of enlightenment, okay? And it's almost like you can see how happy it is, right? There's a lot of joy with this card. There's, gratitude, but it's almost like he's showing off his trophies in a way, right? He's so proud of himself from, really working his way to get to this point. Now, that'll come. It's because you got the Four of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. So this is a really good week to start building that foundation, that security moving forward, thinking about long term. All right, long term, even commitment energy, and just really creating that path. Like think like year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, but really make sure that you're putting all your effort into the thing that is exactly where you want to be and what you want to do. And with the devil coming up here, leave it in the past. And the devil is ruled by Capricorn, okay? And we're out of Capricorn season, all right? We're completely out of Capricorn season. So I really want you to do move forward. It's just something, and something could have happened in the past few weeks, but I'm really getting more of like a longer energy. They're just something that you need to let go, all right? And you would know what that is, okay? You would know what that is, all right? Now let's get to your stuff. You're killing me here. You are killing me here. Oh, look at you. Listen, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you subscribe, and leave comments. Tell me if you love my haircut. I just got my haircut. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Thanks so much for being here. You really make my day. Thanks again. Listen, look at your spread. Look at your staff. Come on. You got the 5 of Wands. All right. So listen, there is some sort of internal, and I get it. I mean, you got the devil in the root of your spread. Now you in the first card of your stuff, you got the 5 of Wands. So there could be just this like internal conflict, but I want you to know that eventually you're going to have to stand up and say, got to move forward, because I'm getting a lot of this is more internal. There's like this internal, like, am I doing the right thing? Is this, remember the 7, this is a card of illusion and illusion. Okay. Sometimes thinking that, we are pursuing the things that we want, and sometimes thinking, it's a lot of wishful thinking, but also, it's almost like a warning to be careful about what you wish for, all right? Because it may not be what you want, and because it came up in your challenge area, challenging your 4 of Pentacles. That's why I'm bringing so much attention to it, because there's that with the devil here. Now, with this, you can see it's a conflict card, but I wouldn't worry about this too much. It's almost just more like a gentle reminder, like Listen, first of all, look, they're just kids swinging their wands in the air. It's not even a real fight. So whatever this is, it's not worth your time. It's distracting you, all right? Just like the devil is distraction energy, okay? It's almost like a test or a trap if you think about it. So we have to get rid of that energy, all right? Because look, you got the Ace of Pentacles, all right, in your external influences. So there is something coming through. There is money coming through. There's wealth coming through. There's this new path. Literally. Look at the golden path, all right? You see that archway? It's like a gateway, all right? And so to this next chapter, you're good. You're golden. You're golden. You just have to, I would love for you to just make sure that you know you're on the right path. And if you are conflicted, there may be something that you may have to, face, right? To get rid of that devil energy, to move forward. But the Ace of Pentacles, come on, that is a hand of spirit offering the biggest pentacle in tarot, and then pentacle. Remember, money, wealth, and then even tangible realities. Something's coming through big time to help you get the wish that you wanted. All right. Speaking of which, you got the Wheel of Fortune as well. All right. This is amazing. Listen, Sagittarius. First of all, I did say Jupiter is in Aries. This card is ruled by Jupiter in Aries, is your 5th house of love and pleasure and, creativity even. And so this is really game changing. It seems like you really want to take this to the next level. You're at a point in your life where you really want to move forward. Okay. Move forward with all this, not even luck, but there's so much karmic energy attached to this. Listen, I look at this, like you're golden, all right? You're golden. Just know that you're on the right path. And lastly, you got the Nine of Wands in your final outcome, which is very interesting because the majority of the signs that I've read so far have gotten this card. Now, if you are a subscriber, I say this is the card of, think about 5th grade, 4th grade math class with your math teacher. She had that poster, the cat hanging from the tree. All right. This is that poster. It's the don't give up. All right. This card, it's all about resilience. This card is all about resilience. Okay. He is standing in front of the wands. There's that protective energy. I fought hard for this. Nobody's going to take it from me, okay? Nobody's taking it from me, all right? And so you may have a little bit more of, time where you have to be a little, on guard, all right? Sort of like him, and he's really beat up, and he's at this point where he's endured a lot. But again, remember, this is the card of resilience, and he's saying, come at me. I can bring it on. I can take more. You're still not going to take this away from me. All right. So I love that about you, and it's in your final outcome. And remember, this is the 10 is the end, right? 10. If you think about the tree of life, it is your kingdom come, right? And so it is the end of that suit of the wands, and then you also got the 2 of wands. All right. So planning. All right. And this is really good. I love that you got that. And then lastly, the lovers. Okay. So there is good. You're fine. You're fine. Like, you're fine. When I say, listen, great perspective, great view. Okay, he's standing at the highest point in the castle, globe in his hand. Okay, we know he has a really good view, really good perspective, really good vision. All right, this is a card of planning, not really jumping the gun yet, but like really planning. And this is affirming right here. Know that the thing that you want, the passion that you want to pursue, know that it is exactly what you want, all right? Just really, really know for sure, all right? And then lastly, you got the lovers, okay? Hello, this is amazing, especially because this card is ruled by Gemini. I already said that Mars is in Gemini right now in your 7th house of partnerships, and then Jupiter and Aries in your 5th house, and then we have Venus in Pisces that's in your 4th house of relationship. I mean, there's a lot of relationship. A lot of this is actually with another person too, by the way. But for a lot of y'all, by the way. But here we go. In your final outcome, lovers, all about love, relationships. But it really is, Archangel Raphael here is the one that's actually gifting the love, right? And you can see, let's call them Adam and Eve, all right? Let's call them Adam and Eve here. It's their choice. They get to decide what to do with that love, all right? So in the final outcome, you will have a choice. Now, here's one thing that I want you to see, all right? Sagittarius. Come on. You got the Lovers and the Devil. Okay, remember the Devil came up in the root of your spread. So, which card do you prefer to go with, right? You want to get rid of that Devil. You want to get rid of that devil energy, all right? You want to get rid of that thing that is not serving you well, okay? Because you want to be, and this is in your final outcome, so you're going to be fine, and you may have a choice to make, all right, moving forward with a certain, relationship or a partnership, but it's still, I'm getting a lot of like passion, where you want to invest that passion, right? That is what it is. But let's get rid of that devil energy, because the devil is mocking Archangel Raphael here, and we don't like that, do we? No. So with that said, Sagittarius, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, that was okay. That's it. You're good. You're good. Just know what you want. Because you're about to come to a point in your time or life where you're going to make this big investment. You're going to start thinking about your future, okay? Investing in your future, and the things that are going to bring you joy and happiness. And look, you got the wish come true card in your future. You got Ace of Pentacles. You have wealth, money, support coming through. All right. And then lastly, listen, you're coming to the end of like going through all this. Like, if you feel like you've just been, really just gone through the ringer, listen, it's coming to an end very soon, and just spend that time planning, all right? Really knowing what you want moving forward, and especially with partnerships, all right? And you may have to make a choice in a partnership, but again, for a lot of Sagittarius, the main thing is a passion of yours, okay? But make sure that it is truly a passion that you think that you want to keep for the long haul. Anyway, Sagittarius, I love you so much. There's your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you're new, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me if you like my haircut or not. And if you're a subscriber, same thing. And I love you. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you next week for February. February is a big month. It's actually the shortest month, but it's a big month. All right, Sagittarius, thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.